Question 3, still on the chapter ecology. Okay, so question 3a. Figure 2 it shows the number of proboscis monkey population between the year 2000 and 2010. Okay, so here you have the graph. So question number 1, list two types of growth model. Okay, so there are two types of growth model, which is the first one is exponential growth. Okay, exponential growth for 1 mark, and the other one is logistic growth. Okay, so for exponential growth, I have explained in the previous question. Okay, so you have to read up on the explanation for logistic growth. Question 2. Which here shows the exponential growth of proboscis monkey population? So by looking at the graph, you have to basically understand first what is exponential growth. Exponential growth is when the population of the species will increase rapidly. So if you look at the graph carefully, so it occurs between the year, if you look at the graph here, okay, so this you have a very rapid increase of the growth of the monkey population, which is between 2002 and to 2004. Okay, so this between these two years, okay, so the population will experience exponential growth. And then if you look at the other part of the graph, which is between 2000 here is when, okay, 2007, okay, up until 2008. Okay, so this also experience exponential growth. Okay, so the answer would be 2002 until 2004, and the other one is 2007 until 2008. Okay, so each one worth 2 marks. Question 3. What is carrying capacity? And give one possible reason for the decline of proboscis monkey population after it exceeded its carrying capacity in 2007. Okay, so in order to be able to answer the second question, you have to define carrying capacity, and it's worth 1 mark. So basically, carrying capacity is the maximum number of individuals the environment can support over time based on the available resources, based on the available food that is present in the habitat, for example. Okay, so that is carrying capacity. Carrying capacity. Okay, the maximum number of individual the environment can support over time, okay, based on the available resources. Okay, for example, how the amount of food present in that area. Okay, is it enough for everybody? Okay, so that is carrying capacity, the maximum number of individual. Okay, so for the second question, give one possible reason for the decline of proboscis monkey population after it exceeded carrying capacity. So you have to give what are the factors that cause the population of proboscis monkey to decline. Okay, so this is due to what? The limiting factor that are present in that environment. Okay, so this is due to the limiting factor. Limiting factors, okay, such as what? Disease. Okay, disease, the population of monkey might be infected by certain disease. Okay, and then the food available, okay, is it enough for every individuals of that population? So food resources, okay, limited food, for example, hunting, okay, hunting by human, for example, predation, and also maybe there is also habitat destruction. Okay, so basically limiting factors are factors that limit the ability of the population to increase in numbers. Okay, so it causes the population of the monkey to decrease. Okay. Question 4. In general, does the proboscis monkey population exhibit exponential or logistic growth, and explain? So if you look at the graph, okay, for the growth of the monkey population, basically the population experience a logistic growth. Okay, so that is for the first mark. Logistic growth. Okay, why is it so? Because for a population that experience a logistic growth, it means that the population of that species will stop. Okay, will stop at certain point after the period of exponential growth. So this region of the graph, okay, experience exponential growth. Okay, but after 2004, it experienced logistic growth, okay, due to the presence of limiting factors, okay, like what we have discussed in previous question, due to limiting factors such as limited food that are present in the habitat, or for example they are haunted by human, okay, so or they experience habitat destruction, or the monkey are infected by certain diseases. Okay, so this will prevent the growth of the monkey population to further increase. Okay, so basically the monkey population experience logistic growth. Okay, so for a population of species that experience logistic growth, it will produce a S-shaped curve. Okay, so this is due to the presence of limiting factor. Okay, so the population, for the second mark, the population will stay around its carrying capacity, okay, due to the presence of several limiting factors. The last question, question 5. The proboscis monkey is listed as an endangered species on the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species, suggests two factors that could increase its population in the future. So the question only wants two factors that increase the population of the monkey in that certain area. So first, it is due to the increase in birth rate. Birth rate is also the same as natality. Okay, natality increase. The other factor that cause the population to increase is immigration. Okay, immigration. So immigration is more individual moving into that population of monkey living in that habitat. Okay, so so that is worth the both point worth 1 mark each. Okay, so another thing that you have to note is that what are the factors that could decrease, okay, a population number. Okay, so this is just for you to note. The two factors that cause population to decrease are death rate, okay, or mortality, okay, and the other one is emigration. Okay, the number of individual moving out of that population, living in that certain area. Okay, so that's the end of discussion for chapter ecology. Okay, thank you. I hope you understand what we have discussed.